you are trading with the intention of making the most amount of money, then you will never be profitable. And that's the reality, right? Your only goal in trading should be to stick to a model consistently, right? Don't focus on the numbers, right? How much money did you make on this trade? Focus on, did you apply your model correctly? Did you wait for the right setup? Did you target, what you had to target? And that's it. That's it. There's no such thing as closing too fucking early if you followed your model. It's like Blake says all the time, you only need a piece of the pie.
Perfect. You only need a piece of the pie, all right? You only need a piece of the pie. Trust me, there's enough money in the Forex market and you can never have even 1/100 of this money. You just need a piece of the pie and you're going to be totally fine. One thing when I was teaching my wife how to trade, something I used to always tell her is, anytime you place a trade, I don't even want you to be looking at the figures going up and down. What I want you to even focus on, if you want to check your trade, is just go back to Trading View and look at the charts. Focus on the charts, not even on the money that is going up and down. Because number one, you have already predefined the risks on that particular trade. You have already predefined where you're going to be getting in, where you're going to be getting out. So don't be too married to that trade to the extent where every minute you are going to check how much that trade is making or losing. It's either going to win or lose. The outcome of that trade is something you can control. What you can control is analyzing and placing that trade. Once you've already placed that trade, there's nothing you can do, bro. The outcome is uncontrollable. Learn to accept what you can control and what you can and can't control when it comes to trading. So this is very, very important, particularly to beginner Forex traders who believe maybe they need a 100% win rate, a 100% accuracy strategy to be able to win in the Forex market. No, some of my strategies, including GU, MVRO, GU, ORB, they even have a win rate less than 50%. And those strategies are still making me millions. Those strategies are still making you guys millions. So stick to the process. Anytime you have a loss, I want you to ask yourself one question. Was it a justified or an unjustified loss? What is a justified loss? A justified loss is the loss where you follow your trading plan to the core. You follow everything that was on your trading plan and all the boxes were ticked. That's a justified loss. An unjustified loss is when you just place that trade maybe out of FOMO, out of anxiousness, out of greed, and then you lost that trade. That's unjustified. So if you ask yourself, and if the answer is yes, it was a justified loss, hit your chest and say, I'm doing a good job, because trust me, there was nothing you would have done at that particular point in time. The same thing applies when you have a win. Anytime you have a win in Forex trading, ask yourself, was it a justified or an unjustified win? A justified win is when you follow all your trading plan. An unjustified win is when you just place that trade out of FOMO, out of greed, out of fear, all right? And then at the end of the day, you had a win. Trust me, that win is just as good as a loss, because you're not going to repeat that same thing tomorrow. Consistency is not going to be there because you were just lucky. There's nothing in Forex trading like luck. You can't repeat that same thing tomorrow. So that is an unjustified win. So an unjustified win is just as good as a lose or as a loser when it comes to Forex trading. So I hope you grasp all of this, and trust me, this might just be the concepts which you are lacking to become a profitable Forex trader. Share your thoughts on the comment section. Share this video with someone, and as always, click that plus button to follow my page.